welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today we have some excellent news. I said some excellent news because I just want to clarify my stance on this primarily. Because, as usual, when things like this drop on social media, you normally see, the direction of people, move the argument, so to speak. Right? I see a lot of people saying, this is terrible news and, almost like, saying that the story I'm going to talk about is like devastating for Jamaica. It's bad news and it's not a good look. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I'm going to tell you why this is a good look. And it's actually excellent news. The JCF, and in particular CTAC, right? By now you should know, right, that CTAC is the group that is responsible for carrying out the majority of these cases. CTAC are the same people who work with C4 in the whole Klansman case. So CTAC discovered that there were police officers who were carrying out criminal activities. The leader of the gang, known as the Ranko gang, right? I don't know if Ranko is some kind of play on the fact that police officers have rank. I don't know. Right? To be honest, this gang is new to me. The leader of the gang is not new to me, Tafari Silvera, right? Because they catch him right last year and they mixed up with some youth from Cockburn Pen. Right? Them they supposed to kill one youth and they never really, go according to plans. And they hold on upon him. But to be honest, me think say I am alone at work. I didn't realize he was a part of a gang and he was the leader of the gang, and the whole time CTAC was investigating them. I'm going to play a clip from DCP Fitzbailey because I'm going to tell you how this play out. There's no point me saying it because I just repeat with myself, right? And as I say, enough of this are news to me, so I'm going to play the actual clip with him and say it. But here why I say this is good news. But telling all the time, say JCF need for clean house. JCF are the only people who can really get out the members of the police force, right, that is helping not just criminals to carry out their activities, but to carry out their own criminal activities. As we see, I'm going to go here with the Ranko gang. This is actually what Jamaica needs. Long time PIA, you know you said this already. The only bad thing about this is that it don't have enough. Because we know that there are elements inside JCF that are as crooked as the letter S. So 6 months, 9 months, a year pass and we now hear about no sting operation, we now hear say them get catch. So now we are here to them get catch. That can't be a bad thing. This is something to the public of Jamaica say, well done JCF, because a JCF have to flush out them squaddies. A JCF have to catch them owner colleagues. Here is the thing with Jamaican culture. We have this thing where when things go bad, right, and people realize say if it busts out it might not look good, rather just keep it under quiet and just, to save face. No, we don't have time to save face. We need JCF to clean house because we know there are people who do nothing, right, apart from wait for JCF failures, right, so that them can jump on it, right. Them have them own agendas. Right. So when things like this happen, yes, people are going to say you see it, but we don't have time for that. If a 3-4 years of bad PR, just to get them out, so be it. Because in my opinion, that is not bad PR. This is good PR. The sign of a good police force is when them start to get out their own squaddies. The sign that the JCF is working is when them start to investigate their own squaddies. Because we know say them a do things, enough of them deep in the crime. To the point a man even a lead them own a gang. Police officers a lead. Think about that for a second. This gang is involved in abductions and all kind of things. And a policeman at leader. And you're going to hear Fitzbailey say, somebody, right, as in from the public, never tip them off. Them start them own investigations. Right? And it's like they hold on upon one of the man them and you know it got ready. Or you know, so once they hold on upon man, right, then the pipe will go start leak. And then the domino effect will go start. From what Fitzbailey say, it sound like them try to get out this man. Right? So I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to make on the ear DCP Fitzbailey, right, describe the events. This right there, so, a real Netflix thing. Ranko gang, policeman at the leader, 27 members. That's a decent sized gang in Jamaica, especially considering that so many of them are police officers with access to certain things and information about certain people. Very dangerous. So listen carefully.
So today I wish to give an update on an investigation which the JCF commenced sometime in 2021. This investigation started when a series of robberies were reported which caused us to suspect police involvement. As a consequence, the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, along with the Criminal Investigation Branch and other formations within the Jamaica Constabulary Force, conducted a joint investigation into alleged breaches of the Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organization Act, commonly called the anti-crime legislation. The investigation covered the period between 2019 and 2021 against members of the Ranko gang, which included police and civilian operating out of Clarendon. In June 2021, the police, acting on information, commenced investigation into a plot to kill David Henry, O.C. Ketch, a member of the gang accused of being an informer to the police. The plot was uncovered, which led to the fatal shooting by the police of Kevran Saman, otherwise called Siva, who was second in command of this gang. 2 firearms were recovered from that incident. Constable Tafara Silveira, attached to the St. Andrew South Division, who is identified as the leader of the gang, along with Mark Burnett and Christopher Robinson, were charged with conspiracy to murder and are before the Clarendon Circuit Court coming out of that incident. Further inquiries into the operation of the gang revealed that between 2019 and 2021, the gang members committed several crimes across the parishes of Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, St. Catherine, St. Mary, Trelawney, Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. James. These crimes include shootings, burglary, robbery with aggravation, illegal possession of firearms, abduction, shop breaking and larceny, unlawful possession of property, conspiracy to murder, and malicious destruction of property. So far, we have identified at least 17 incidents involving this gang. We have identified 27 members of the gang, which include at least 8 members of the security force, one of whom fled the island immediately after the arrest of Constable Silveira. This morning, the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Division branch, supported by the Clarendon Police, conducted several operations across the island, and the following members of the gang were arrested: Constable Tesh Neil Francis, O.C. Franco, Constable Danilo Barnes, Constable Roy Morris, David Henry, O.C. Ketch, Ovid Mackenzie, Nicholas Simpson, O.C. Nick, Tevin Enriquez, O.C. Drivey or Gadgets, Gary Oakley, Jacette Brown, O.C. Robaduck, Nicole Simpson, Tiffany Simpson. There are 3 additional accused already in custody who will join the above mentioned members in this anti-gang investigation, and they are Constable Silveira, which I referenced earlier on, Mark Barnett, and Christopher Robinson. These were involved in that conspiracy to murder charge. The police have the capacity and the will to investigate our own, and this investigation was not reported by citizens. It was a result of our own intelligence-led investigation. We would like to declare that we will be unbiased in our approach to any member of the society who run afoul of the law. Whether you're a pastor, a priest, a politician, or police, you will be apprehended, and as long as there is sufficient evidence, you will be prosecuted. We will continue to be resilient in our strategies and drive to engender crime reduction and control so as to keep our country on track to achieve one of our Vision 2030 targets, which is being a place of choice to live, work, raise family, and to do business. And we are also appealing to the following person to turn themselves into the police by Monday, the 28th of March 2022. Adrian Thompson, OC Fry of a Savannah address in Maypen. Courtney Simmet, OC Blade of Maypen Clarendon. Maya Gay Bent of Corn Peace District. Constable Floyd Robert Allen, OC Mucky. Kwan, who works at one of the toll plaza. We have not yet ascertained exactly which one. Person with information can call Crime Stop at 311-811 or the coordination desk at the National Strategic Anti-Gang Unit at 876-333-9535. The individuals who were arrested today will go through a process or a procedure where they will be processed, they will be given an opportunity for their attorney to be present, and then we will take the investigation or we'll progress the investigation further. Thank you very much.
So there you have it. Once again, CTAC is doing some great work. So we have to give credit where credit is due. What is due to Caesar, give to Caesar. Or in this instance, what is due to CTAC, give to CTAC. These are the type of investigations Jamaica need. Not want, but need. These are the type of cases JCF need. If JCF is to become trustworthy, if JCF is to be seen as an ally of the Jamaican people, they have a clean house. And this is what they do also. Clean house. I wouldn't mind if every day me hear a story like this. We're not talking about PR. This is PR. This is good PR, great PR. Because you see a clansman in one another, your stone crusher, well, I guess, your mother and the stone crusher picking them will exist now. Your Janko Nation, your bed bugs and all these gangs. Understand that every single one of them have at least a police link. When I say at least, I mean just a policeman that they can get information from and get certain things done. Some of them actually have police in it. And JDF, by the way. I just say with Klansman. One of the Klansman them who they on trial now was an actual JDF soldier. Bedbugs had a JDF soldier, but may say something spooky happened to him. May say camp. That's another day still. So don't watch no face and worry about it no look good. Don't make nobody tell you that. This look good, this look great. But there's no say, just like when you clean your house, what happen? You have to move here, so you have to make some noise. But tell you all the time the Jamaicans want building, but them don't want no trouble. They don't want to dig up the dirt, they don't want them sweating, they don't want to dig no foundation, they just want one mansion just drop in front of them. Nothing can go so. But the same thing when you clean house. When you clean house, what happen? You have to move this and move that and lift up this and lift up that, and dust flying in your ear and your cough. You cough and sneeze about 20 times. Right? But when you're done clean, what happen? The place look good. I see them set work. Whether in a JCF or JDF. When the cleaning are going, at one point I said, look how the place look. Right? I said, look how JCF look, boy. Don't worry, when the cleaning done, it'll look better. So the cleaning are going. So enough sneezing have to go on. Dust go blow in the eye, furniture have to go shift round, but that's just a part of the game. Excellent news. Well done C-Tac, well done JCF. Long may it continue. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, no life. Ultra squad, see you circling. Bless.